Good morning, Professor Garlic.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello! Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone! Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor?
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Miffler's Fancy or roses?
I think it's rather unique that you can see the lake from this little...
The best time to plant a seed is last season.
all of the
The second best time is now.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but your lead. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright. Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
I'm sorry. What do I need to do?
Garlic said she wanted you to have a go at tending the cabbages. Nothing to it, really. Just toss some of those Chinese... Look at that! They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that'd have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. One's your pet. You get the idea. Anyway, we, take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Revelio.
That helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Klotz.
I tended to the Chinese chomping.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? And good, as you do seem to...
Thank you, Professor.
I think you'll come to see that the... Well, I suppose...
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost...
I should think, Professor Guy.
Like anything, Crow, we must first...
I do wonder about Professor Fig. He's hardly ever in his classroom. Most strange.
physically incompetent, which he is.
Revelio.
Duncan owes his reputation to you.
I saw an aura about on Professor Sharp's desk. I bet he knows more than he's letting on about the HogwartsLegacy.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wiggenweld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be put. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more... Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to...
He did say that. He want.
Brilliant! I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions.
Pleasure to meet you.
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm just missing one tiny last thing.
I suspect.
You're as clever as... I simply need a single Fwooper feather, as you'll already be in Sharp's office.
I don't know, Gareth.
You won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable.
Very well. I'll...
Wait until you see what I'm...
Your potion should not be done. Remember, Precision is key when brewing potions.
Here's the Fupa.
Brilliant! Thank you. You should get back to brewing your...
Professor Sharp said that Wiggenweld
Proficiency in potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
And now we add the mallow sweet.
Revelio.
And... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah! Get it! Again. Oh, Dragon Dart! What happened?
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
Point from Gryffindor, again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
I brewed an Edurus potion.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
As for the work you did today, I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this.
I'm glad I was able to meet your...
A rare occurrence. And you do, in addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine, pay particular attention in herbology. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
I hate to see a creature get put down like that. But trolls... Ugh, my robes are going to reap.
My Wiggenweld potion's utter rubbish. Wish I could just replace it with one from J. Pippin's.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you? We did not speak about it at the time.
I've never met Rookwood or Harlow. Perhaps they mistook me for another student.
A bit odd. The two of them pursuing a Hogwarts student so intently. But whatever the reason, for now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili Land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair on their own. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am...
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before.
I beg your pardon.
Revelio.
Dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
Hello.
What
And what do you have?
can I help you with today? I hope to see you again sometime.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be serious.
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
Perfect. Target practice. Had enough yet?
It's your life hanging in the air, not mine.
Now, this has been
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Hooray, Sir Potato! We can hold them off!
I'm not going anywhere with you.
You'll take this student on the wrong dead body! Amateur!
Please stop! Release me!
Accio! Levioso!
Stop that right now!
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts. I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me?
Ashwinders? It's a long story, but...
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research.
You mentioned some...
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff, brilliant potioneer, has her own shop in Nocturne. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher. I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur...
Mere myth. You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some
fixtures.
I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and...
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin.
Well then, I'll let you... No one has yet managed to figure... I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important...
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeated. I had just arrived to tell... You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has its symbol in the centre. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the centre of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can... I brought a trunk chock full of mallow sweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the mallow sweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the mallow sweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious.
Incendio!
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
Curious. The pyres are back where they started.
Incendio!
There! How beautiful! What a day! I can hardly believe it.
Revelio. I take it we can call that a success.
We can indeed. However, how does it work? I must...
Are all of the trials like...
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines. You should feel free to solve. My guess is that each will... which you can find in Hogsmeade, should... I really must... And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
You're quite the enterprising young Ravenclaw. Professor Fig tells me you found a long-lost book for him. I'd like to talk to you about it.
Off on another adventure, are we? Oh, here's a pleasant surprise. Levioso. Incendio. Accio. These Merlin trials won't get the best of me. Revelio.
Pick him up with me. I'll stick him like a no-tail. Seems like a quiet night.
Accio! Incendio!
I tell you this. Hogwarts is lucky they've got protection charms. Huh? You've made a mistake.
Accio! Incendio! Levioso! It's shameful what you've done to helpless beasts. Revelio. A castle. Must have been quite stately in its time. Revelio. Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade. Accio! Lumos. Revelio. Accio.
Lumos.
Hengist of Woodcroft certainly knew how to fight.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade? Revelio.
What did you think would happen? If you think this will end like the last...
Levioso and Stupefy combined should put any fruit in there.
Historically speaking, there's never been
Good of you to come. My friend, Professor, he was vague as to details, but mentioned your... I wondered if you'd be willing to do a little...
Of course, Mr. Ollivander.
Wonderful. My great-aunt suspected a student named Richard Jackdaw. He'd been serving as an assistant here.
Richard Jackdaw?
Like the bird. In fact, he was known to frequent the Hogwarts Owlery. We searched there, of course, but found no wand. We did find a series of statues similar to Jackdaw's. I'm certain they're a clue, but I cannot figure out... Jackdaw was last heard tittering about some pages with a map he'd stolen from Peeves, as you can imagine.
Why would the thief have taken the wand?
I must admit I have no idea. From what always looking for trouble. In fact, after he went missing, rumor had it his ghost was seen in Hogsmeade. Never heard much about him after that, but it seems as if his adventurous spirit... Perhaps he thought that the wand had some special power. Astonishing how misunderstood the art...
I'll have a look for you.
Ah...
I can't imagine how muggles get by with that.
Ah.
Revelio. Accio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Revelio. Accio. The statues Mr. Ollivander mentioned must be upstairs amongst the owls. Don't mind me, owls. I'm here to help a friend. Now, where are those statues? I recognize those handles. The summoning charm should do the trick. Nothing. Accio! Empty perches. No statues here. Oh, this will do nicely. Incendio! Accio! I'd best keep looking. Oh, I'll take that, thank you. Revelio. Birds aren't afraid of heights. Perhaps I should look a bit higher. Accio! Here's a welcome surprise. Nothing. No statues here. I'd best keep looking. Levioso! Nothing. Oh, this will do. No statues here. Oh, I'll take that, thank you. I'd best keep looking. A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now. What's happening?
Could it be? Has someone solved my puzzle after all these years? Good news. If you've got something to hide, you found the Richard Jackdaw. At your...
The Richard Jackdaw. So, Mr. Ollivander was right.
Goodness. I'd forgotten about that one. I'm almost certain I dropped it the moment I was beheaded in that cave.
What map? So, you stole a wand and then followed a map on some pages.
Odd to hear it all reduced to such absurdity, but yes.
I don't really. Ollivander does. It's the pages I'm after. Might they be with...
Indeed. Say, here's an idea.
I think
I was having a look about when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze, after which I felt, well, lightheaded. Hence, if you do visit the cave, be prepared.
Why would you steal?
The family were always going on about how special it was. I fully intended to return it once I...
If that's the...
If you don't mind the sight of it.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Here I am, as good as my word.
We meet again, Richard Jack.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. Only a Ravenclaw would travel this far in pursuit of knowledge.
Well said.
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks, a stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Surprising how much of this is, rather unfortunately, coming back to me. Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I lead you to it. Simply stick to the path. Sharp eye out for that
Incendio! Levioso!
You can't imagine how was before I invented flu powder.
Accio! Incendio! Levioso! Incendio! Accio! Levio... Incendio! Accio!
What are you up to now?
Incendio! Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Accio! Incendio! Cursed Revelio! Nothing to do now but keep going. Revelio.
Revelio. Incendio. Revelio.
Hogwarts is very thinking in terms of good and evil. Clearly indicates a
The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word. Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags. There it is, just as Jackdaw described. Intramuros.
Aren't you a little far from home?
Ranrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding.
Incendio.
You've been paying attention in defense against the Dark Arts,
I won't rest until dead.
Accio. Incendio.
No!
Leviosa. Incendio. Leviosa.
No risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now. Let's see where Jackdaw has led me.
Revelio.
I wonder how big this place is.
Revelio. Accio.
That must be where this all leads. Someone didn't want casual visitors down here.
Revelio.
I wonder if any of my spells will help me through this.
Revelio.
not going to touch those either.
Accio! Incendio! Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Tego! Levioso! Levioso! Revelio! Revelio. Accio.
That platform ought to be able to float straight to me.
Incendio! Accio!
That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him.
Accio! Revelio. Accio! Incendio!
Another puzzle. Well, if Jackdaw could solve this, so can I.
Revelio. Accio! Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Revelio.
Not a headless skeleton in sight, but I may as well help myself to this.
Accio.
Whew, it's a good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down there.
Revelio. Ha. Incendio.
An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't... in search of this cave.
Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
Not my fault.
Revelio.
I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be? Not a headless skeleton in sight, but I may as well help myself to this. Accio! Revelio. 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 Accio. Accio. Untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave. Accio! 8 legs is simply too many. That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot. There's no sign of him. There it is. It's almost complete. Revelio. More spiders. These can't be what beheaded Richard Jackdaw. Revelio. Levioso.
Incendio! Accio! Levioso! Incendio! Accio! Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Accio! Levioso! Incendio! Incendio! Accio! Incendio! Levioso! Revelio! Accio! Incendio!
Farewell, monster. I can only imagine how these spiders have multiplied since Jackdaw came this way.
Revelio! Accio! Revelio! Accio! Revelio!
I must be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains. And those pages. We meet again, Richard Jackdaw. Shame. Those splinters must be what's left of Ollivander's wand. At least I can take the pages. Here it is. The map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is there something beyond this room?
Accio!
That's unnerving. What's happening? Revelio. I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section. Where am I? Oh no. The room's starting to flood. How am I being protected? What sort of magic is this? I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here. What is this place?
Can it be?
It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensives. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention, and might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic? Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to
I won't, Professor.
We have much, but first, a map found in a certain book led you here.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause.
I'm a bit confused.
I assure you that all will be clear.
The statues...
I am. I cannot say more.
Very well.
Good. We...
I found the pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book?
How nice to see you, my young friend. Revelio.
I'm back at Hogwarts. I wonder when Professor Fig will be back. I did promise him I wouldn't neglect my studies while he was away. Suppose I have enough to distract myself with till he returns with the book.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Revelio.
That's it.
Revelio.
Lumos. Revelio.
Revelio.
Seems a pleasant enough. Hello. And what?
What can I help you with today? I hope to see you again sometime.
I know a Merlin trial when I see one.
Accio. Levioso. Accio. Levioso! Accio! Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Levioso. Accio. That's that. Settled.
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin.
Accio! Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Levioso! Accio! Revelio! Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Accio.
Lumos.
Expelliarmus.
Reparo. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Accio. Revelio. Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Could it be a Merlin trial?
Accio.
Revelio.
Accio.
Merlin himself would be proud.
Revelio.
I know what that means. Accio! Incendio! Levioso! Accio! Incendio!
Intend to die, do you? And utterly...
Accio! Incendio! Levioso! You only had Ranrock to blame. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Incendio. Accio. Accio! Levioso! Accio! Levioso! Sir, why do I need...
Professor Weasley has... And before I...
Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
These rocks have seen better days. Hogsmeade, here I come.
Just because you know who.
Hasn't been anyone as bad.
Come on in. Healing potions are a speciality here, should you need any. A wise decision. Thank you. A wise decision. Thank you.
Protego!
What can I do for you today? I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Appreciate you having a look.
Revelio.
Hello there. Please, come in. Let me know if you need help finding anything. If I haven't said it before, it's a pleasure. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
We'll talk about you taking down that troll in the village circle.
Revelio. Pardon me.
Oh, hello. Talking to my... I was musing on the precious butter. When I was told horrible stories about... It's silly, but...
You want me to...
I do, yeah.
Very well.
Oh, how... You can usually... Don't forget, the butterflies always seem to be on the fringes of the forbidden forest. Good luck.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Huh? There they are. She wasn't making it up. Well, we've come this far. Miss Willardsea might get an answer about these butterflies.
Accio.
Oh well, look what we have here.
Excellent. Accio. Leviosa. Incendio. Leviosa. Accio. Incendio. Incendio.
Who lived here, I wonder? Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Oh, spout hole spabbing's been...
I did see you too. Oh, please tell me you have an answer for me about the...
Hello, Miss...
Well, what?
They led me in.
Oh, perhaps for now, I'm...
Concentrate on potions when Professor Sharp is so intimidating.
How are your assignments coming along?
I completed your...
Good. Concentrate. Do not let your mind wander. You've got it now. If you'd like to practice, and I think you should, perhaps best not to go flinging your classmates about the halls. I suggest having a go at the enchanted books here.
Protego!
Well done. I'm glad to see that you seem staunchly determined to master your spellcasting.
Revelio.
Who do you think will fall from their broom first?
Off on another adventure, are we?
Everybody grab a broom, and we shall get started. Mr. Clopton, your attention, please.
Sorry, Madam Kagawa.
Everyone, please welcome a new student to our flying class.
Welcome.
Hello. The goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely, as broom flight is, first and foremost, a means of transportation. This, I fear, some of you have forgotten. Diving, rolling, and loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave that to professional Quidditch players, like the Toyohashi Tengu. Not a fan, I take it? Now, let's see how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holidays. For those who need a refresher, step up to your broom, say up firmly and clearly, then kick your leg over and rest your weight on the seat. Up! Thank you. Now, your turn.
Up!
Up!
Up, you stupid ratty school broom!
Up! One leg over, so there's a leg on each side. None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off. And if you hear my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once. Good. Now, for your first lesson, fly through each ring in the courtyard. Do take care. The brooms are school property. I want them returned in one piece.
This'll take some getting used to. I think I'm getting the hang of this.
Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, let's see how well you manage with a more advanced exercise, shall we? This next set of rings will take you around the grounds for more of a challenge.
What a view!
Hello! Nice day for a flight! Oh, the old boathouse. Wish you could have experienced crossing the lake as a first year. Whoa! Our aquatic resident likes to make an appearance once in a while.
That wasn't too bad.
Oh, well done! Have a moment? I say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit... But I'm getting ahead of myself. We met in the common room. I'm Everett Clopton. So, care to join me for a bit of...
Can't say no.
A bit of a Follow me. The tour is about to begin. Follow closely now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration Courtyard. Lovely as ever. Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today. get above it all, isn't it? Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
How is Everett flying so quickly?
Here's something handy to know. Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation.
Now that's more like it.
You sure you're not part hippogriff? There's the famous bridge. Think of all the magic holding it up. I mean, look at it. And the owlery. That's a bit of solid architecture, isn't it?
Flying tips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
That's Kagawa's whistle. This concludes our tour. Let's hurry back. Looks like we've already dismissed class. Better hurry and hand in our brooms. Dismount here.
And where have you two been?
Oh, hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions. Mr. Clopton, I am disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough. Class is finished for the day. As for you, you do well to use better judgment in the future. Chin up. That was some rather good flying.
Sorry about that business with Kagawa.
It was worth losing a few house points.
You seem at home on a broom. I could show her.
Perhaps I'll have to...
If you can, you should. I recommend visiting Albie Weeks at Spin. I'll keep an eye out.
Spintwitches is... I do like Madame Kagawa. She's been tutoring me after class. Although she...
What are you up to now?
Over here.
Sebastian.
It has. Glad.
First, let me thank you.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention.
Well, you took the fall for me.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. This way. There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised. How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. I've never heard anyone else speak of it. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Understood.
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect...
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell.
It sounds like a dangerous...
You sound like Ominous. He frowns upon using forbidden spells. A spell like Confringo is only to be fair, but you should learn it. It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out? Stick to the targets, though. Best to keep the Undercroft intact. Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses, but I think you'll find that a Confringo cast travels a bit farther than that of a spell like Incendio.
Confringo!
Nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
You'll get used to it. That's it!
I think I've got it.
Well done.
I have to say, I enjoyed...
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confring,
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. So this day...
This is exactly the...
There's more where that came from. Haven't been here in some time.
I'm sorry about your sister.
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne.
Just let me know when.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with us. Well, meeting a new student will be...
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers.
I'm not sure.
You said something was... Might it have something to do with Victor Rookwood?
Nothing gets past you.
Gringotts.
Professor Fig and I wound up there after the drag...
A portkey?
Well, it's all a bit convoluted. The book I found in the restricted section was missing some pages. That's about it.
Pity. Didn't think you'd disappoint me with so vague an answer. I suppose with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between... When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it? I believe we have potions together. And herbology?
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
That room's called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room. Sebastian told you, didn't he? You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster. I am not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
Trust me, Ominous. I won't say a word. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough... Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
Revelio. I've always said that travel
Got it. Revelio.
Duncan owes his reputation to you.
Oh. How nice to see you, my young friend.
Professor Weasley? Somewhere away from prying eyes.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor. What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident. If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor?
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you found it. There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away. Splendid. Now, cast Evanesco on those chairs. Excellent work. You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on. Where in Merlin's name is that elf? Is that...
Dear me.
Goodness.
Can't you keep it down? Some of us are
My
trying to
old
rest.
school bag. I wondered where that had got to. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Yes, Professor.
Compulso. Levioso. Accio.
Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
An intruder! Stop them!
Revelio.
No, not... that's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin!
How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here?
Revelio.
What was that? Was that a golden snitch?
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
Accio. Revelio.
I hope that house elf can find us in here. Yikes! Careful!
Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed. You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you. Very good. When conjuring more complex spellcrafts are like you should have acquired some for a potion.
I did.
While resources such as moonstone, they can also be collected by vanishing objects.
I see.
You can. Why don't you give it a try? You should find both familiar. Well done. You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds. Deke will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his...
I will be sure to...
Good luck.
I'm ready for them.
Very well. You can acquire it. Return to me.
I have the moons.
Good. You can conjure... Conjuration. Why don't you try...